But someone came by the church and gave me some information about the conference, and I thought, you know, that really fits in with my need to get a better idea of what's available that we could immediately plug into as a congregation.
So I registered, and then I showed up, and then I realized that everyone that was at the conference were people that I had already been talking to and networking with anyway.
I really began to feel drawn more towards the education piece. I knew where Cornerstone was doing most of their work, and I knew that the Searcy Homes kids, which my understanding was there was about 115 school-age children, that all those children had suddenly been rezoned into the Huntsville High School feeders of Blossomwood Elementary, Huntsville Junior High, and Huntsville High School. And that was a culture shock.
Having the sticky Post-it notes up on the walls was big for me, because I'm like, you know, sometimes I feel like I have a small voice and I'm very shy a little bit, but when I put that up there and then we all congregated into our different groups, you know, it was like, okay, well, I'm just a mom. You know, I just so happened to show up because I wanted to network. And then I met all these amazing people who were just, you know, about the same thing.
When we sat down as a group and we were looking at the pieces and she came forward with this idea of the camp, she had it all laid out. All the themes, all the, you know, how each week was going to build on another. And you could see this great holistic approach that she had to this, that it was the education, it was the confidence, it was the faith, you know, all of those things were in there. And that was what really just drew me to wow, you know, this is really going to be nice. And so one of the things that came up very quickly was when she presented it and how much of the day that was going to take up each day. We're like, well, how are we going to feed these kids? You know, we've got to provide food, and we worked with the North Alabama Food Bank, and we're able to get set up where they would bring in the lunch every day for the children.
So what I did over the summer was work with their weaknesses, those who had problems with reading, with math, logic, you know, learning how to analyze, understanding faith. If one kid couldn't read the whole sentence, we don't laugh, we help. So that right there built up that confidence. So when the school year started, it's like they really didn't miss anything, because grades have been very, very good, I have to say, and I'm so proud of them.
Out of the success of that came the push for the after-school program to go during the school year.
I wound up being hired for the after-school program, so a job came out of it. So that built up a little bit more confidence in me, and with that and having so much support, and like we're all in it, we're all getting our hands dirty. I just think that's amazing, you know, to have that much support, and then even to have family support, you know, on my end, because I am a single parent.
And when I first pitched the congregation, it was, hey, here's an opportunity to come in and tutor these kids and help them. And so very quickly I had about 5 or 6 people come up and say, I'd love to do that. So the challenge was, okay, getting them there and getting them going. So that's what's been the struggle. The kids, you know, it takes them some time to warm up to you, to build that trust.
Because all the kids really care about is, are they gonna come back, Miss Crump? That's it. That's the only thing they're worried about. They're like, Miss Crump, I don't wanna open up if they're not coming back. And to hear a child say that, it makes you cry on the inside, like I have to cry on the inside. You
know, so you can begin to see all of the things that can all of a sudden kill that momentum and take away someone's initial enthusiasm. You know, I've tried to encourage the folks, look, just go and just be around. You know, just be there, listen to how Teesha works with them, and over time that trust will build, where the kids will begin to come up and go, hey, can you help me with this? You know, can you help me with that?
To get the parents to come out, I had to pretty much focus on the children. And so me, I have lots of love, and I just can't share it with the 2 children that I have. So if I could make another child smile or become better or build up that confidence, I'm going to do that. And when that brings the parent out, that makes me feel better, because now you're seeing what it is that I do with your child, and now you can go home and do it, and it's just the simplest thing in the world.
That's the beauty of what has happened, because as I was over there one day, and I don't think it was long after the report cards were coming in. And that's when the parents are seeing, this is making a difference. This is making a difference. And so they're coming over to say, thank you. My child is so excited. You know, I don't have to beg them to do their homework. I don't have to, you know, they want to come over here. They want to do that. And I think for me, what I observed happening was as the moms and all were coming in and interacting with Teesha, they're seeing, hey, she's not doing anything I can't do. We're not that far removed in where we are in stage of life and all of those things. So not only has Teesha, I think, become a confidence builder for the kids, but also for the parents.
We're open door, pretty much. I mean, if you have a passion, if you feel like I need to be doing something a little bit more with working with kids, you are more than welcome to come in. Me being there and Todd being there and them having someone to come to trust in and confide in, and, you know, like, hey, you know, I can't do this, but, you know, I tell them, yes, you can.